Some of you have heard it, some of you haven't. And it doesn't have a title yet. Hello? Okay. So, yeah, this piece I wrote last year, and it was inspired by my dad. So, yeah. Someone somewhere tells me that I am his African queen, that I am his goddess, that my body is bountiful, that my body is rich, with a fertility blessed by 40 days and 40 nights of rain. That my woman's hips carry a history of 1,000 men's pasts, that my woman's hips are a crafted masterpiece borrowed from rib of man, ground into powdered submission and kissed into life by the Almighty. Memory, February 28th, 2014. Where are you from? A bemused Iranian Canadian asks me, pondering the origin of my accent. I'm Kenyan, from Kenya, East Africa, I reply, my answer swollen with pride. Ah, Kenya, he replies warmly, hinting a familiarity. Are you an international student? Yes, I answer, intending a shy briefness that gently welcomes him to probe. Are you an ILOT scholar then? He asks innocently. I grin. No, sadly I'm not. I answer with a smirk on my face. He muses. Is your dad an African diplomat? No, I reply, amused but unsurprised. He is not. He is just a very hard-working man that sees the value in education. Yet, someone somewhere tells me that my woman's hips dance a rhythmic path of delicate imprints of heel and toe coming together married on this canvas of earth. Someone somewhere tells me that my woman's hips were brushed into the existence by Wangechi Mutu's contemporary strokes of the feminist narrative, brushed into existence by caricatures fashioned in the likeness of Sarah Bartman, a sister of the Khoikhoi tribe, forced to dance, forced to sway her woman hips to the rhythm of French exhibitionism, brushed into relevance, acceptance by controversial palettes of Renoir, a French artiste craving the impressionistic taste of a naked woman's body as she bathes her wealth by the riverside. Flesh into color, color onto canvas, canvas onto flesh. Memory. May 5th, 2000, age 6, 4:30 a.m. Two loud explosions are heard, one after another. There was smoke in my bedroom, I thought I dreamed it. There was smoke in my bedroom, I thought I'd fabricated it. Deep in the wilderness of my subconscious slumber, alongside animations of Tom and Jerry nestled right next to the whimsical songs of the Milky Way. There was smoke in my bedroom, my mother said as she shook me wildly, urging me to wake up and flee, her voice broken with the tremble of uncertainty and winded by a fear for life. A fear unwanted, unparalleled, unequal to the dancing shadows of flames that taunted us outside my bedroom window. I looked into her eyes, searching for the woman that dusts my small nose with kisses each morning as I journey to school. I looked, but alas, I could not find. As if in one swift movement, I gently collect the timid fists of my 3-year-old sister. Timid fists closed in confusion, locked them into a chain of strength between her and my mother's and I, as we maneuvered from the insurgent flames to a place of prayer. There was smoke in my bedroom, my lungs congested and attacked by the gases of political agenda, congested with a hate that can only be bred by political insurgency, bred by blind loyalty, bred by tribal allegiance, bred by the blatancy of corruption and the empty stomachs of bribed men, each with his own can of petrol. Congested with a hate, even when a man reports to the police station in the yawning hours of the morning, the smoke from his clothes still pungent, the sleep from his eyes still weeping, the photos in his hand still begging a policeman, sends him away with the brush of his hand in a mediocre ruffle of papers. Nothing was done, nothing will be done. Yet, someone somewhere tells me that my woman's breast pours passion into the hearts and spears of my tribesmen, that my woman's tears shower devotion into the arms and legs of my brothers and fathers, enabling them to cultivate the soil. Someone somewhere tells me that I am his Nubian princess, that my long twisted braids that swing to the rhythm of my waistline, that he cannot help but drink my sweet plum tasting, golden quilted, cocoa scented, silk struck, ebony ransomed, wine tasting skin. Yet someone somewhere tells me that the pearls in my eyes have celestial ties that cry with impregnated prophecy, a biblical odyssey that foresees a new Alkebulan, a new Africa. Memory, September 2000. I had not seen my father for days. I had not seen my father for days. I had not kissed his prickly chin with my child's love. I had not curled his soft hand in mine. I missed him. And all I remember is a packed suitcase and a man that looked like my father leaving a car that I had never before seen. I asked my mother if Daddy was away on business, and she said yes, her eyes unfeeling. I knew not to ask again. At the time, I did not know what business meant, but today I do. Business meant that a man had to leave his family for fear of being arrested in a regime where a man can rot in jail and forced to sleep in his own filth, innocently awaiting the day cold forever, and never breathe the air of justice, the air of equality, because he uttered the word corruption, because he uttered the word justice, because he uttered the word freedom. Business meant that a man had to cower anonymously behind run-down hotels and torn curtains because of the curse that is his last name, the curse that is his language. Business meant that a man could disappear and never be seen again, nothing but the funeral of silence and a eulogy of memories to reminisce his legacy. One man, one vote, they cried. One man, one vote, they lied. Yet someone somewhere tells me that I am Mother Africa, that my body is bountiful, that my body is rich, that my body is blessed with 40 days and 40 nights of rain, that my woman's hips carry a history of 1,000 men's past, that my woman's hips are a crafted masterpiece, borrowed from rib of man, ground into powdered submission, and kissed into life by the Almighty. Someone somewhere tells me these things.